Fiends, 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 fiends. Hey, so we back at another with another the reenactment. Shouts out to one of the fiends who went on ahead and gave me this name here. So we back with the reenactment here with the Tay Rock and Mook Faceoff here. And so figure I'll go ahead and break this down, at least kind of give you a little insight of how I went on ahead and put these things together. Went on ahead and did three of them total, but the last two, they were back to back. I had one with a part one, and this one is part 2 and 3 here. So we'll go ahead and get into it. But usually when I do these face-offs here, I know the battle's like right around the corner, like usually on that Saturday right there. So I try to go ahead and at least get like the main event or whatever one's like really popping. It's making a lot of noise, and I just take it and kind of just run with it like that. But I had to go ahead and make sure I had all the right clothes and everything like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it here.
I don't know if you know how to read a caption, but in my caption I said it's not my money. I'm betting.
Let's see. So right here, it's crazy. And so as we know in the face-off here, it just needs particular. And I'm gonna start off by telling you all that each take here is all time based. Everything is, I have to have it. It's time, really meticulous with. I'm really meticulous with time as far as the time stamps of everything, because that's when I have to go ahead and change my clothes and everything like that. So if I don't have things done at the right time, it's not going to come out right. Now in this face off here, we weren't really able to see Surf. He wasn't really in the picture. They panned to him like a little bit, and that's when I was able to kind of like see he was wearing his Gucci hoodie, and he had a face mask on. So I was kind of able to take that and then apply it to the video here.
Money. I'm betting my money, so that's what we doing.
And so right here, when he said he had 20, like we couldn't see that either. So it's like I had to. In my mind, it's like I've seen Surf, Surf talk and the way he moves and everything like that. I've seen it so many times. So I had to go ahead and kind of apply it and just kind of make something up on the fly here. And I know how animated Surf is. And it's like me throwing that bag right there. I must have threw that bag, let me see, probably about 5-6 times. Because I think each, like I said, each segment that I did, as far as when I'm switching back and forth, I did it at least about 5-6 times, because I had to get the timing and everything down right. And I knew when he tossed the bag came into the picture, but it fell off. It hit the table and fell. So it's like I had to make sure y'all was able to see the bag come and hit, and then hit the floor, and that way I could pick it up. Obviously hit back to Surf, and he's over here with that, and we were able to actually see that. So I was able to kind of go ahead and go off of that right there. But then we obviously got Jay Black sitting right there, kind of surveying the whole scene, trying to make sure everything is good. So I had to go ahead and make sure I had Jay Black in there, because he has to get his shine. He's they get the direct shots and everything like that. So. I was doing this don't reach, I had to, like, and a lot of it with these damn face-offs, man, it's all about my facial expressions. Like, facial expressions and body language really come to life with this right here. If I don't have like the facial expressions down, or the specific body language for that person, it doesn't come out right. And this is why I keep going over and over each scene over and over again up until I get it right. And it has to look absolutely perfect for me in order for me to go to the next scene right there. Because you got to remember, like, I'm changing clothes on each person. So it's extremely time consuming if I don't get it done in that particular slot in the particular time frame. Like each person I'm spending time on is like, is it's like seconds within seconds and everything. It's amazing on how smooth this thing goes right here. And see with the bag here, we obviously didn't get to see what we weren't able to see what the hell was in the bag, but we knew it was money and whatnot. But we didn't, you know, they didn't pan to it. So I was thinking to myself, well, shit, should I go ahead and, you know, put some money in there? Or, you know, I was thinking just being you know, an idiot and just putting receipts in there just for the hell of it. But I was like, you know, we didn't see money in the bag, so I can't go ahead and, you know, put some money in there or some receipts or whatever in there just for the sake of putting it in there if it's not actually in the video. I try to do, you know, everything I do within these videos, I try to make it as lifelike as possible right there, at least as realistic as possible, so it translates on cam. You see how fast like each individual spot went right there. I went from J Black, then I went from Mook to Rock, and then that's a lot of changing clothes. So it's like I was able to get my J Black on for a second for how to try to go ahead and hold everything down, and then I had to the Not My Money right here. I had to I don't know. I really sometimes I don't even realizing how I be doing this shit, man. Like this is it's interesting to look at this and then explain to y'all my thought process, because it's like I said, man, I be doing, like, when I'm doing these scenes, like each one of these is at least about 5-6 times just to get body language and facial expressions and the whole 9 down right there, and it plus the clothes and everything. So it's I'm really meticulous with this stuff.
Came there for this. Came there for this. Same shit.
You see, we didn't get to see Surf right there again, so it's like I gotta go ahead and I gotta make a set, just make Surf up in my mind for y'all, and just come up with it on the fly. So it's like it's some. I'm low key kind of tripping, because it's like I don't know how my ass was able to come up with some shit like that to begin with, and just act as Surf when we never really got to see Surf. We probably saw him like 2-3 times within that whole situation, but it was like little shots, and it wasn't like, you know, a lot of time being spent on it right there. So it's amazing how I was able to bring this out. I'm kind of tripping off of it low key.
I'm betting you and you. Halloween, man. I'm betting you and Halloween.
I'm getting low key mad. There's some lag on this right now. I'm not feeling that at all.
I'm just telling you. I'm posting about a nigga. Man, fucking money. I ain't gotta bet shit. You about to lose.
Now that mad money part right there, I ain't gotta bet shit. I went over that a couple times because I got the timing wrong of it. So it's like it's like I said, a lot of this is all timing based right here, man. But I'm over here playing Mook like I'm just disappointed and just irritated like a mug. So that's the first one right there, and I went on ahead and picked up right where we left off on with the third part right here.
Not me. All right. Any last hold it down. Any last words, Tay-Rock? Any last words?
I ain't got shit to say.
Yo, wait a minute.
Hey, bro.
See, now with this one right here, the previous one, I was, you know, it was really Surf and Mook based right here. With this one, it's definitely a back and forth with Mook and Tay-Rock. So it's like now the level of intensity is amped up right here. So it's like I can't be on that same type of time I was on the previous video. I gotta like raise my animation level and my anger up. So.
Do you hear that?
I don't got shit to say to you.
You heard what he just said?
You're about to lose.
You heard the type of nigga this nigga is?
You see, I'm retarded, man. I don't know how to play. I see. I can half-ass see what y'all be talking about. My ass is. I'm ignorant as a motherfucker with this shit, man. But like I'm looking at it right here, and I really had to like like playing Mook, I had to get real angry somehow in some way. I had to think about it like this. This was my thought process. Is when me playing Mook, I have to like think about like what if someone was out, I was in this situation. I'm betting my own bread to battle or something like that, and one of my homies, he I got money on him, and he said something slick like this, and I pick up on that. I can I he wait a minute. He went on ahead and said he don't care. He don't care. It ain't my loss. Like, well, it is my money. So it is low key my loss right here. Like, what's going on? So I kind of had to get into Mook's mindset right there and kind of like act as if I'm actually him and play that part to go ahead and kind of like fully embody this whole situation. And then when we're cutting right here, when Rock was talking to Surf, I couldn't go ahead and talk and be talking directly to Mook because that's Rock wasn't talking to Mook, he was talking to Surf. So it's like I had to get my timing right on this one too, just to go ahead and turn around and talk to him before it cut into the next scene here.
He said it ain't my loss. It's yours. I don't give a fuck if you lose your money.
And right there, that it's yours part with Rock, like when I said it ain't my loss, when Mook said it ain't my loss. And then Rock said it's yours. I almost didn't add that in there because it's like such like a millisecond in there, and I almost didn't change clothes to go ahead and put them in because I was like, damn, like it's such a small part. I think I can get by without it, but me actually doing it makes it look a lot better because I think if I didn't add it in there, I probably would have been mad. So I'm glad I actually added that in there because it was a back and forth situation. So when with this one right here, I'm going back and forth with Mook and Rock, and then finally, I hit the J Black a couple times in here.
Type of sucker this nigga is. Nigga said it ain't my loss. He don't give a fuck about your money, nigga.
I got Surf out here looking like a whole robber right now. Looking like Buddy been lurking in the bushes and stuff like that, ready to go ahead and steal on somebody. That's crazy. But yeah, I had to get real animated with Mook, man, because Mook was getting mad, and another thing that I was low key mad about, I wish I put a candle next to it. Cause if I had a candle, like that would have just set it off even more. But unfortunately, I didn't think to add one in there like an idiot up until later. But yeah, I had to really like raise my level of intensity up when it came to Mook, and especially with Rock. Rock starts getting extra hype in a minute here too. So here, then me cutting to J Black, like that was another one. I was like, damn, man, like should I even add J Black in here, or should I wait to go ahead and add J Black? Because it was also like a little short time frame right there. It's like little spurts and like different people going back and forth, man. So it's like I said, it's all like these face-offs are really time consuming with like just the little details and intricacies, like certain seconds. It's all second based. It's obviously nothing is within a minute, so it's like seconds and milliseconds to even change into that specific person to go ahead and do that scene right there to even just bring this stuff to life, man. So it's like it's insane on the level of low key difficulty it is just following the time in itself just to get it make it come alive. And this lag for real is killing me though. And I went on ahead and did this brother's high over and over again because I was getting the timing wrong. And it's like I'm not looking in the camera, so I'm looking away. So it's like I'm trying to go ahead and do that at the same time, man. So getting that timing from he's high. Like I think I did that maybe like 6-7 times right there. But like I said, like each of these scenes is at least about 5 to 6 seconds, and some of them were taking a little bit longer, just depending on how I look and the angle of it. If something goes wrong or something, if it just doesn't look right, like I have to go ahead and start everything all over again. So it's like right here, I knew Mook stood up Mook stood up right here, so he's over here talking to Surf still. So it's like I gotta point my direction over to Surf right here and talk to him, and then this whole Mook scene right here, this was low key difficult because when I was doing it, like I said, it was like I was getting my the wording and the timing off right there, and it's like sometimes like I'll be feeling like if y'all can't see my lips all the way, like it's not like y'all like at least in my mind, I think maybe y'all would think I'm not playing the full part all the way or something like that. So it's like I feel like I gotta get y'all to see my mouth pause and go ahead and actually see me actually move, saying the words and everything like that. Otherwise, it doesn't look authentic or something like that. So, even right here, like pointing and whatnot, you don't see my mouth, but it's like at the end of the day, I know I'm still saying it, but like sometimes to me, I feel like y'all gotta actually see it and whatnot. But it comes out looking good still, but it's just this is the way I be thinking sometimes. I have to get things down pat. And then man, Rock was mad as a mug right here. Oh man, why'd I look like this dude right now? This is crazy. And so and here, man, like when Rock stood up, like hold on, I'm gonna play it. I'll explain it to you. Hold on. And so right here, I had somebody was saying they couldn't see my face or whatever, and the reason why I did this is because this is how it was shot. So it's like they panned it to Rock, and he was talking, yelling and everything, but then he stood up, and then we didn't see his face, we just saw his body for the most part. Pause. And then it went on ahead and showed it. They came out and had a widescreen shot right there. So it's like I had to tell myself like, man, if I'm gonna do this here, I gotta stand up and then allow it to not see my face, because that's how it was right there. Like I said, everything I do, I try to make it as detailed as possible to the actual the actual scene, battle, whatever the situation is. I try to get it as detailed as possible here.
They always tell you, sir, you gonna be the October.
Right here, that J Black scene, bro, I must have did that about 10 times because I had this damn mask on. So when I'm standing up, the mask, I'm trying to take it off at the same time while taking my glasses, and the mask will either hang off of my ear still or it'll fully drop, and then I gotta go ahead and start it over, or I'll take the glasses off and then the glasses fall. And I was having such a hard time going back and forth with that, it just in itself right there, just to get that down. And it's like I was thinking, well, should I just stay seated and do it, or like should I actually just stand up like he does? And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and play the whole part right there, stand up and get it going like that. And I finally was able to do it. I think like maybe on the 10th take. It was like the last one too. I was upset because I was like, man, I feel like I was taking too much time, and realistically I was, because I started this like I said, the face-offs, they're a lot more time consuming because I'm playing so many different people, and I think this took at least about like 2 hours. I think 2 hours. Yeah, close to 2 hours right here, because of me switching clothes and going back and forth and trying just to get little subtle details right. So the face-off joints, especially when I'm playing, at least 4 people, is way more difficult than an actual battle. But it's more so of comedy. It's like I can add, comedy to it in a sense, and I can improv and go on do things on the fly. So.
Research shows
all goes down. And so yeah, man, like it's low key crazy looking at these, man. Like actually looking at my own work, and I can, I can see what y'all see in me here, if that makes any sense. As far as like the level of work and stuff that I do, because I put mad time into this, man, and I'm just glad it comes out looking good. But these face-offs, they definitely take a lot more time than a battle would. But like I said, I think I spent like a total, at least these two combined, was at least about 4 hours, 4.5 hours total to get all of these down here. Because I did three of these, so I guess you could say like with the other one, what's it called? I can't remember the other one that I did, the first one, but I would say probably like a total about 6 hours total for these, for the face offs alone. So, but yeah, man, like if y'all like this here, just tell me which ones y'all want me to do again. If you want me to keep this whole series going, I actually think it's pretty dope, because I can give y'all some insight as far as how these things work, and maybe just talk you through my process and whatnot. Not necessarily like a breakdown, but just talking you through it. If y'all want another one here, just go ahead and put it in the comments as far as which ones y'all want, and I'll go ahead and knock it out for y'all, and we'll just keep it moving like that. But battle rap feeding on the checkout. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.